So here is a fun little reaction that I came across during my light bedtime reading the other day. And if you want to work through this mechanism first on your own independently, make sure that you pause this video right now. Alright, let's start by redrawing the starting material, and the first thing that I want to point out that we have this diazonium salt over here, which does mean that we have some sort of a counter ion, but for the purposes of this reaction, the counter ion here is completely irrelevant. What is relevant is that we are working in aqueous media, so that is going to come in handy in a little bit. And the very first thing that is going to be happening here is going to be the electrophilic attack from the double bond on our diazonium, like so, because this diazonium salt, diazonium ion over here is quite electrophilic. And as a result of this electrophilic attack, we are going to make a new bond between this nitrogen, let's call it nitrogen number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're making a new bond between nitrogen number 1 and carbon number 5, which will result in a carbocation at the 6th position, looking like so. This carbocation that we have over here at the carbon number 6 is quite stabilized by resonance with the aromatic ring, so we shouldn't expect any problems forming that compound. Now next, as I've mentioned, we are working in aqueous conditions. So we have plenty of water around. I'm going to draw a molecule, and we are going to have a quick nucleophilic attack from our water onto the carbocation, giving us the following intermediate, which is going to quickly undergo a simple proton transfer, so we are going to lose the proton from here. I'm not going to draw that step, it's pretty trivial, but as a result we are going to get the following alcohol. Now, we are working in aqueous and slightly acidic conditions, so I'm going to bring in my aqueous acid, and we do have a nitrogen over here which going to get protonated like this, giving us the following intermediate. And here is where the fun part is, because now we can actually break this carbon-carbon bond by taking the electrons from our oxygen, cascading them down like this, which, as I said, effectively breaks this bond over here, and that going to make us the following two intermediates. We have our fully aromatic ring over here, so that is one of the big driving forces behind this fragmentation, and we also have our protonated aldehyde, which of course I'm going to bring my water back. We are going to immediately deprotonate that guy, giving us the neutral aldehyde as our final product. So this is how we are going to break our molecule in two, giving us the following two products at the end. Pretty cool, huh? Now, did you figure out how this mechanism works? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you for watching. If you liked this video and found it interesting, boop the like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time.